All right, everyone, today we're going to be going into level 5 Skirmisher. We're going to take it through its paces, double check that it's actually working, since that's the #1 question I get. And we're going to get right to it. So first things first, we're going to introduce you guys to the high cost of fusing at level 5. So really quickly, you're going to see I only have 111k of the ISOs here. You'll see that through the milestones. Remember, guys, I'm taking up the symbiotes, seeing if they're going to be able to beat Blackwater at ISO level 5, if that's what they're really designed to do, or if it is worth the investment at all. We're going to take them through the full raid scenario. I'll be your #1 source for that content when this goes forward here. Again, I know a lot of you guys are investing in it. I might say pause at 2 or 3 until we see what they're really capable of doing. That being said, we're going to go ahead and fuse this. And fuse this. And then we're going to do a quick stat check. So the first thing we want to do is take a look at the stats now. So focus is at 9459. So let's just double check that that is exactly what we see here. Focus 9459. All right, so the moment of truth. Taking Skirmisher up to 50. Will it scale? So 2 positive effects. We're definitely going to check that in a moment here. And we're going to go ahead and click on the button and see. So there's that level 5 Skirmisher. Not sure that's where he's going to wind up. We're using him for that in raids, just based on the action, the early mark that he does, and some clearing the positive effects. But also this amazing amount of focus, if it applies here. And it looks like it is a bonus focus. So 12,015 will break down for you the exact increase there. That is about 3,000. So 50% focus probably of the base. There's some other modifiers in there. That's a sizable jump. That's going to overcome most resistances. That's pretty amazing. So there it is. That is clearly being added into the game state. So let's take a look. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at, let's see, we'll take a look at Blitz. You'll see that I've actually been testing them quite a bit. So we're going to use this team only because we're going to be able to drop the Skirmisher pretty quickly with Yo-Yo here. So we'll use them on the dreaded defenders with the high resistance and see if we see the focus and the strips happening. All right, so right away we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it, we'll go ahead and just mark, let's do somebody who's going to have buffs here down the road here. We're going to go ahead and mark Luke Cage. And then we'll just drop some bleeds. All right, so we get him some offense down so he's not doing any real harm to us when he does his spray. As a matter of fact, we can probably just quickly erase him when he takes his turn here. All right, so there's that defense up. So he has 2 buffs. So we're going to go ahead and we're actually not going to get the defense up. We just want to check the focus factor with defense up here. We'll go ahead and just... Oh, she stripped the buff there. We'll see right now. Go ahead and take Luke Cage. And there's the 2 defenses that were just stripped. You saw the double clear. And we'll go ahead and... So she's going to get counter in a second here. We can do the same thing with her. So let's take a look, watching for those 2 buffs. Slow it down. And it happens after the combat sequence, so looks like we got 2 there. Some resistance on her. She has crazy resistance, as you recall. But these guys are making short work of the team, even at this high gear score. All right, so we also have Striker. We'll watch the Striker happen. Oh, probably won't watch the Striker happen. She's been launched off the screen here. And one more time, watch. So It'll only clear one of those buffs because he's going to counter right away, and then there's the clear. All right, so it looks like it's operating as normal. We were able to take the Skirmisher. Thank you guys for watching the test over here. This is something, like I said, we're building the symbiotes up. So remember we talked about the PSA. So I'm probably going to be experimenting with multiple classes on this. So the next thing we're going to show you guys is going to be the ISO orb. For the ions, we went ahead and got this offer because we know that these are becoming a resource sink here. We talked about the ions being the gold in this system, how they're really going to be a bottleneck going forward. All these extra ions we have in building up these teams at 5, we may really want to build some teams towards 1, 2, probably a hard stop on teams we use every day till 3. So we're going to take a look. We're going to pop these 5, give you guys, so the average should be about 350K. We'll take a look, pop these open. And 292, so below the average, still enough to get us some additional 5s as we get forward. Quick check on the progress here. You'll see that I brought Scream to 5. I have Healer on her, mainly for raids. We haven't upgraded her passive yet, something we'll probably experiment with. I did her ult. The only thing about his ult, as I did it in the raids, I really recommend her special and then potentially her basic, depending on what role we use her in going forward. So really just her special there. And then we're going to be going, taking Thanos to 5 here. We're going to take him to 5 on Raider. We'll just show you guys the cost. Using these are insane. See how quickly these are disappearing. And these are with quite a few already in there. You're talking, because of the level 3, the event we have, the level 3s being a portion of those. That's taking away that cost, but obviously that just absorbed quite a few ions. And then if I want to bring up Raider all the way to 50,000 ions down the drain, there it goes pretty quickly. So that's the cost, guys. We're definitely showcasing some of the orb opening. We'll show those ions down the road. The power here confirming for you guys that Skirmisher does get a bonus to the focus here. And so we'll be checking that math down the road just to make sure that it's applying what we thought it would. We have to take a look at where the values are coming from. All right, guys, make sure you guys like and follow the channel, subscribe, all that support. I got to thank everyone, especially those who've donated on the stream to help me build this up. I couldn't do it without you guys. Thank you guys for watching me on Twitch. Every night you guys will see me doing the Mad Laboratory. That is the RemanX playground. All right, guys, catch you soon. We'll talk to you after this.